What's up, Sabers? Welcome back to another episode of the Saber Roar. I'm Bella. In this week's show, we have the teachers try to decode our slang. We'll take a look into the autos competition in Waukesha and see what's popping in Franklin with Liza.
I'm Jake. We also get to see the highlights of prom, but first we will need to find out who won the most recent hidden saber.
Every now and again, we hide this saber in one of our stories and challenge you to find it. Let's see who wins the Saber Roar Superfan shirt this time.
What's up, everybody? It's Bryce, and we're back with another hidden saber. Let's go see who won. Hi. Is there a Carmen Keene in here? Carmen? So, Carmen found the hidden saber last episode, and she won. So can we get a round of applause for Carmen? Yeah. So here's your shirt. I mean, yeah, you can give a shout out.
All right, what's up? Shout out. This is for the Gold Blog, Mr. Dunmeier, Hafer, Margaret, Kaylin, Tanner. Give them more airtime. It would make the Saber Roar a lot better. We got lots of people. Thank you for the Saber Roar. This is a really big accomplishment. Every single time I see someone win a shirt, I get really jealous because, you know, I don't win a lot of things in life. But if there's one thing I'm really appreciative of, it's this shirt. So can we get another round of applause?
Yeah, let's do a round of applause. Thank you very much. We're really excited that you won. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Congratulations to Carmen, and keep an eye out for the next hidden saber to win.
FHS has an excellent auto technology program. Mr. Bondar prepares students for everything from basic maintenance to expensive car repair. Recently, his students were able to display their talents.
Franklin Auto students went to Waukesha County Technical College for an automotive repair competition. The students were broken up into two teams, Devin Metzger and Xander Mudlaff, and Max Lang and Alex Engel. Alex, however, was unable to compete due to illness. The competition, with 14 teams from 11 different schools, consisted of a written test and 7 hands-on tests. After a tough competition, Devin and Xander were able to bring home the victory for Franklin, scoring the highest on both the hands-on and written tests. Devin and Xander both won a Snap-on toolbox worth $1,200. Earlier in the year, Alex Engel and Max Lang qualified to compete in the Super Bowl of student auto competitions, the Adam Technicians of Tomorrow competition. They were invited after scoring in the top 6 teams in southeast Wisconsin. They worked closely with technicians from Schlossman's Subaru City to prepare for the event. This was the first time FHS students competed and took home 5th place. Next year, they hope to make it to nationals.
Congratulations, Mr. Bondar and the auto students. This is just one of many ways FHS prepares students for careers in the trades and technology world.
Have you ever wondered what teachers think when we say our favorite slang words? We challenged a few teachers to try and figure it out.
It's rent-free.
Rent-free?
Living with your parents.
Yeah, and you're mooching off of them in the basement.
Not paying.
You're staying with somebody and you're not getting charged. I don't know, like you can, or you maybe get a ride home from somebody and you're like, hey, I'll give you gas money. Like, no, it's alright, it's rent-free. I don't know.
Is it that?
No, it means to live in someone's head at all times.
Oh, dang it.
And then bussin'.
You know what? Somebody actually, no, it means like, I mean, it means it's cool, it's good. Like, I had somebody talk about this in my class last year.
Bussin'. I was bussin', you were bussin', they, he, she, they, it were bussin'.
Michelle told me, like, something's bussin'. And I think it means it's cool, like it's hip, like it's in style. Yeah. It's bussin'.
Number 3, caught in 4K.
That's gotta be like when you were, like someone captured it on film.
It's a TV I can't afford, or is that 5K now?
Like you can't get into kindergarten?
Oh, you caught in 4K!
Like you're dumb.
It means you're
not smart?
Yeah, still learning the colors and numbers.
Like all these kids that leave class early, like I pretend I don't see them leave early, but really I caught them. I know exactly that they're leaving.
Alright, how about mid? Mid?
Oh,
MID mid.
Part of your belly?
It's not upper, not lower, it's mid-major. It's mid, like
Bowling Green. You know, Butler.
Yeah, I don't know. That's my only good guess is just like right in the middle.
Not good, not bad. Just
okay, just mid. All right.
What ratio?
This one's been used against me this last month.
The amount of male and female at a get-together.
And then I had to say,
You've been wounded by ratioed?
Like, the ratio's more girls than boys. I'm not sure if that's correct, but I got a feeling it's not.
It's when a reply, so it's based off of Twitter, and it's when a reply is more liked than the original comment or tweet. Period with a T at the end.
Period T.
Period, and then T. All one word.
It's a way to end almost as a, like, I feel like it's a certainty, but also there's a clipped nature to your speech. Like I'm making a declaration of something, like, period. Like,
Well, it's got to be appropriate because it's being used in a school. So I'm not going to think about health class here. What might be taught there?
I have no idea.
oh yeah, that's like over the top. Like, no, put a period in that. Like, we ain't having that anymore. That's extra.
I think it's safe to say the teachers should stick to their own slang.
And I think we should stick to our own slang too. Let's jump in and see what's poppin' in the video production and medical intervention classes.
Welcome to What's Poppin' in Franklin. Here you will learn about Franklin's fascinating history and what's happening within your community. So with that said, let's dive in and see what's poppin' in Franklin. Video production and medical intervention students had the opportunity to talk to filmmakers Steve and Margot Burrows about their documentary film Bleed Out.
I learned that in the healthcare system, not all doctors get that emotional connection with their patient.
I learned about liability and accountability and how in the medical field there's sometimes a lack of that.
Bleed Out follows the story of Judy Burrows, a teacher from Greendale, Wisconsin, who went in for routine hip surgery, bled out, and ended up with brain damage. Steve struggles to find out what happened to his mother and who was in charge of her care. This problem took him from being a comedian to an investigative documentary filmmaker. Since its premiere in 2018, it has changed the face of public safety. They recently went to Madison to introduce Assembly Bill 923, also known as Judy's Law. Bleed Out will be on HBO for the next 3 years. Make sure to check it out if you are interested in learning more.
We stand for patient safety, and we stand with Judy.
Thank you, Steve and Margot, for coming in and teaching students about the medical field and the great documentary in filmmaking.
Speaking of medical issues, COVID has impacted everything at FHS for the last 2 years.
After 2 years of the pandemic, prom was held at Discovery World in downtown Milwaukee.
Honestly, I like it here. It's good for pictures, it's good for everything else.
The location allowed for a unique experience, including a walk down the entryway, a lakeside view, and access to one of the exhibits if students wanted to get away from the dance floor.
I feel great that it's back at Discovery World. I know the middle school was kind of an interesting venue, but I'm so glad that we got to be back here for this prom.
None of this would have been possible without Miss Leitner and her dedication to ensuring that this was a special night for everyone involved.
Prom committee got together and they made a survey for juniors to fill out. They reviewed the surveys and Northern Lights was one of them, and they thought that would be a really cool theme. It'd be really fun for our students to get to go downtown.
I like this year's theme. I think it's really pretty. I think I did not just for the occasion, but some other people did, and they look really good.
Ultimately, this year's prom was a great success, thanks to all the students who got involved and Miss Leitner and the prom committee's hard work to ensure that Discovery World was truly the best place to be for the 2022 Franklin Prom.
It's good to be back. Good to have a normal prom.
Prom was a success. Thank you to Miss Leitner and the prom committee. I hope everyone who attended enjoyed a new set of scenery at Discovery World. It was definitely a step up from last year.
That's all the time we have for today. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter at the Saber Roar to stay up to date with all things Saber Roar.
We'll see you next week, Sabers.